Oh, you sent me an invite, Zoo? Oh. Nah, bro. You need to listen to that OG Boo Dirty. Skirt, skirt. The time of the crackhead. Skirt, skirt. Skirt, skirt. That funny. Bruh, I got the stream up though. Hopefully I can beat the Bills. They 2-3-1.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley.
Thank you very much, Larry. While the skies may be ominous, there's never a bad day for football. Today, we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. And there's a flag on the field. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Return team. Yeah, open off the game.
Automatic first down.
Did you send me an invite to your league? Yeah.
On first down, it's Tannehill. Escaping the pressure right. Jerry Hughes coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get out to the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
17 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a third down. Now Tannehill. And it's caught by Parker. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
Did you do the tutorial where you learn how to do the hurdle?
There's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
They'll get 17 yards there. And it's first down, Miami.
They ran that one well. And not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
It's caught. Cameron, left side. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll make it second and short. So they're operating in the red zone. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. Fighting him off.
Just ran right through the trash.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not...
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jarvis Landry, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. Now Andrew Frank's on for the point after.
In both locker rooms, the coaches talked about setting the tone early. Didn't matter whether you start on offense or defense. In this case, the team that had the ball first did exactly that. Took it right downfield and scored.
But this would be shooting outside BG outside.
Frank's now on to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. They'll come out in the pistol. Now the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Taylor. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
Well, that wasn't exactly a thing of beauty. I know they completed the pass, but look at the yardage lost. I mean, who does that make happy?
That's why I don't play in PPR points per reception fantasy leagues right there.
You'd be really
you don't deserve
upset,
anything for that.
But you get credit for it? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Well, I know whoever has this team's defense, they were happy about that play.
Let's go!
3rd and long, it's Taylor. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. 11 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, Colton Schmidt to punt it away. The dangerous Jarvis Landry back for Miami. Now Landry. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Now they'll run it on the toss. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. The gain of a yard gets him back where they start. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. 2nd quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football. They've got it 3rd and 10 here to start things out. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Extra DB on the field for the Bills here on third down.
Yeah, maybe thinking pass. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Come on.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 5, and that's going to make it 4th down. Then here's the all-rookie punter from 2015, Matt Darr, on now to punt it away.
They dialed up the screen pass on third down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
I should have put the backspin on it.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here.
Offense.
Hey.
Still first down.
After the penalty, it's McCoy. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
I can't help it. I'm just sitting back in admiration right now. This defense tells everyone that plays against them, you're not beating us running the football. That's who we are. That's what we're about. It's not going to happen. If you're going to beat us, you better pick another way.
On 2nd down, Taylor. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
He was trying to get it to LaShawn McCoy, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, no second-guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
And take it right on the 30.
Oh,
he will not go down.
Have to retape those ankles.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
20 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Miami 1st down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2, and that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Here's Tannehill now on 2nd down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Why are you not calling the police?
And the 2-minute warning lurking. This will probably be the last play before we hit it.
Yeah, they want to get themselves in position to score in this last shot before the clock hits.
Tannehill on 3rd down. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now.
When teams take shots in the end zone, you've got to defend it the same way you would defend the first down sticks. You defend the goal line exactly the same way. They can't cross that. You play through the receivers. And on that play, that's exactly what they did. And batted it away.
A minute 58 to go in this first half of play. We'll come back to Miami after this. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Larry Ridley is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now it's Franks following the made field goal to send it away. This is fielded at the goal line. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Throwing now, Taylor on first down. To the sideline, and a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they could do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll be 3rd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. 3rd and 2, now Taylor. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Here's Colton Schmidt now as he's on to punt for Buffalo. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now. They've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
And there's a flag on the play.
Illegal block in the back. Return team. Automatic first down.
Tannehill on first down. Flush to his right. And caught by Cameron right side. 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jordan Cameron, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins add on to their lead.
I know guys who design defenses, they try to prepare for everything. But you ignore the guy who plays tight end at your own peril.
Yeah, and he's like having another wide receiver out there sometimes, right?
Exactly right, because they're such a matchup nightmare, and they're hybrid guys. Are they receivers? Are they big guys that block? How about the one we just saw there? Catch it and go. Run after catch all the way into the end zone.
Franks now on to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Here comes the Dolphins defensive unit now. And a great job last time. They got the 4th down stop. It led to points. See if they can make magic happen twice.
How about the defense, though? You're going to go for it against us on your own side of the field. Rose up and stopped them, went off the field and said, offense, take over, put it in the end zone for us. And that's exactly what they did.
Puts a little chip on their shoulder when they have
it,
right?
Yeah, a lot of meanness involved in that.
47's the mic.
They go play action here on first down. Finding time. He's going to let this one go deep. This is caught inside the 15. A big play there just before halftime. 52 yards. So the offensive unit called the TO, and now we are ready to resume play.
That nigga hurt right now.
Red zone opportunity.
Bro, I don't even know why they're talking about the Cowboys. Until the Cowboys do something spectacular, they should not be talked about, bro.
From the red zone now, here's Taylor on first down. And escaping
until the Cowboys do something, they should not be talked about.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Shift together here from the D-line. Now Taylor to throw on 2nd down. And this is caught at the 8. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That'll be a gain of 16. And that'll make it 3rd and 1. And now the passing game here in the 2nd quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller,
me and Quaker's about to take a trip, bro.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Robert Woods, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills get a bit closer.
Yeah, you heard it, right?
Exhale.
You heard the exhale, and I'm taking that from their bench because finally, right before the half, they find a way to get the ball in the end zone and get some points on the board. Maybe they can use that to kickstart them for the 2nd half.
Yeah, just to get something before going into the lockers. And now in the 2nd half, they can just tighten.
It's what they want to do. Tighten down everything they're doing, and then maybe explode at the right time.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's Ryan Tannehill and the Dolphin offense back out onto the field. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. Gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. On 1st down, Tannehill. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
That is my
fault. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 4 yards remaining now on 2nd down.
Talking about the Cowboys, it gives them more power.
Foster alone in the backfield. Here's Tannehill. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And this offensive unit, they have to face a 3rd down and 12 now. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This is taken around the 12. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you up to Orlando. And with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Larry Ridley.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Dolphins are happy to be in front right now and just want to play 2 more solid quarters. The Bills didn't play their best, and they'll need to be at their best now to come back. So here we go. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Now 1st and 10. The catch is made after a quick pass, and he won't be brought down until he makes it to the 28-yard line. Continuing on the drive, Tannehill's on point with the throw, and he'd cap off the 9-play drive with a TD as they put the first points on the board. They take it at the 33-yard line.
So this guy's just sitting there, right? And he's got like 30 hot dogs in front of him. And what's that? Apparently we're back. Okay, so Larry's halftime show got cut off. Sorry, we were doing story time here in the booth. We are ready, though, for the 3rd quarter. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is.
LaShawn McCoy off to the races. Past the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. LaShawn McCoy with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bills draw a bit closer. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
4 yards on the pickup, and it's a second down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Here's Tannehill now on second down. Buying time to his left. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
I thought slide was square.
Well, that was a big oops right there.
Oh, shit, did it change? What? I did, and I dove. Yeah.
But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. And now a first down following that long gain. Foster alone in the backfield. Now Tannehill. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Jerry Hughes in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call.
False start, offense. Still second down.
To throw on second down is Tannehill. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there. When offenses dial up big shots downfield, they're not always for the guys out wide. Sometimes they want to go to their big target, deep downfield, and the defense breathes a sigh of relief. 50-50 balls, not easy to get away from the big targets.
On second down, they'll try and run the counter. Room here to run. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Foster, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit. But for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
No trust me. You ain't supposed to will get traded. Will get traded or cut.
Frank's now on to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And this will be a touchback. Last year would have come out to the 20. This year they'll move it out to the 25-yard line. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Now the offense lining up first and 10. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
So the offense looking at a 2nd and 8. Again, it's McCoy. What a spin. And he's brought down. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
Really good, skillful, tough running throughout this contest. Picked up first down after first down. He's got to have a nickname, doesn't he? How about the human first down machine? I think that fits.
So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. Now a play fake here on first down. Looking this time for Woods, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Chris Culliver.
Thank you.
And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
Naturally, we're going to say it was a poor pass, but the defensive guys say it was just a great play by them. They broke on the football, picked it off, and gave some momentum to their team.
So now here come the Dolphins. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot. Yeah. But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
They come up in an offset eye. Here's Tannehill. It's caught. Cameron, left side. And he's brought down. It's a pickup of 19. And it's first down Miami. And on that last catch, Charles, he tops the 150-yard mark. It's one thing when your wideout gets that. When your tight end gets it, it's quite another.
We keep seeing the evolution of that position, don't we? We've seen where it's gone from strictly as a blocker to a guy who caught a few passes to now an integral part of the passing game, sometimes the primary receiver, because a lot of these guys have wide receiver skills, and we're seeing that on display here. Just think about the guys in the past looking back at this game and saying, sure wish that was me. I'd love to have gone out for those types of passes.
Looking left side, and it's complete. So both back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
It's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line. As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable, usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Nickel back added defensively as they look to stop this 3rd and 8. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Frank's kick is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 13. So they settle for just the 3 there, but clearly anything helps when you're trying to salt one away here in the 4th.
Without a doubt, I think a touchdown would have been the final nail. But 3 does give him some breathing room and lets him build up a little cushion.
Now it's Franks following the made field goal to send it away. This is fielded at the goal line. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And here come the Bills. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. A good start there on this 4th quarter drive. They need more of what we just saw.
Down a couple of scores. There's still time, all right? It's not like they're totally out of it, but they have to score quickly, and they're going to need some big-time plays, chunk plays, explosive plays. They need yardage on each snap.
And how about the dime look here? 6 DBs on 3rd and inches.
Daring them to run the ball.
Taylor will throw. And got a man. It's Woods. It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the 1st.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the 1st. Throwing now, Taylor on 1st down. And he'll check this one down to McCoy. And he's brought down. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. Taylor hit. He lost the football.
Oh, bro. Come on. There's no way.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
On 2nd down, Taylor over the middle and caught by the tight end play. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Still in search of the 1st down after that last completion. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this.
Excuse me.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, it's Taylor. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Here we go. It's Taylor on 4th down. And he finds an open man, Hankerson. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Taylor to throw. Left side here, caught by Clay. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. To throw again is Taylor. Going to drop this off to McCoy, complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And this seemingly endless drive continues. Taylor will throw again. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
And the Dolphins are going to recover. Here comes Ryan Tannehill now, leading his offense back out there. And right now, probably just one thing in his mind, it's getting back to the hot start because he's really faded.
And ordinarily when that happens, the quarterback, as you know, is usually the leader of the squad. Now there's probably a silent camaraderie that comes about him saying, hey, guess what?
And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So it'll be first down here after the run. And they'll go on the ground. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Now the Bills will take another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And they're 6 yards away from picking up the first here on 2nd down. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Foster alone in the backfield. And he'll get it up the middle. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Frank's now on to kick it away after the touchdown. To return it, here's Reggie Bush. Oh, the spin. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
Third down and 4.
Screwed them over in Detroit.
From the shotgun, it's Taylor. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Robert Woods, the intended receiver that time. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
But they're certainly being aggressive here. It's like being a sprinter in a 100-meter dash, exploding out of the blocks, trying to push the ball downfield. Guaranteed this defense better be on their toes. They're going to be tested all game.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Dolphins get the football in great field position. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Nah. So you already got the most interceptions in the NFL right now.
And, you know, winning is good for
And
all the obvious reasons. But if for nothing else, it makes tomorrow's film session a little more palatable, doesn't it?
Oh, indeed it does. Sometimes it helps you in the grading because the coaches will look at it, and if it's a borderline play for you, if you won the game, you might get a plus in your column instead of a minus.
So for the Dolphins, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they suffer their 4th loss so far. And they'll try again next week at home against New England. So that'll do it for us. For Charles.
Charles Clayball. Nigga, why was my middle linebacker in at wide receiver? Oh, bro, you know I'm about to go look at this shit now. Yeah, because I thought he was like a 4th string wideout. And I was just like, oh, everybody else must be tired. I mean, the fact that he caught it was appreciated. Right. No, I got Landry, Whalen, Steels, Sims. Oh, bro, I'm gonna look at it like this. Ryan Tannehill, Matt Moore, Brandon Doughty. He's still out. Yeah, see, Landry, Parker, Steele, Whalen, Carew, Sims, Jordan Cameron. Cameron, Sims, Gray. Yeah, bro. I can't figure out any other reason why. Mm. Mm. H time. Oh, sheesh. I'm actually leading the division. Yep, Chiefs. Who's ass in the bag this year? The Packers. Alright, let's look at stats. So, Andy Dalton's leading in pass yards. Then Matt Ryan, Eli, Phillip Rivers. Damn, I got 1569. Hold up, bro. Whew, okay. But I ain't that far behind. That boy Brock Osweiler done threw 12 picks. How you 6'8" and you don't know where you throwing? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, this don't count. Yeah, these are all backups. There we go. Alex Smith, Mariota. Okay. Oh, see, my completion percentage ain't that bad. 66. See who's the leading rusher in the NFL. Sean McCoy, Mark Miller, Carlos Hyde, AP, Doug Martin, Ezekiel Elliott, Le'Veon Bell. Shit, any damn. Okay, 319. Less than half what that nigga did. Okay. Huh, leading receivers: Rob Gronkowski, Keenan Allen, Jordan Cameron. Bruh. Talk about a nigga with 99 speed, bruh. 95 speed. Will Fuller the fifth. Damn. But he got almost 400 yards receiving. That ain't bad. Muhammad Sanu play for Atlanta now? Shit, they wasn't giving him no love in Cincinnati, boy. Tory Lane's gonna be on the Breakfast Club tomorrow. Nigga, offensively, I am the worst team in the NFL. No, I'm not. Nigga, you worth 10 million? Oh. Nate, nigga, you worth $10 million? Nigga, I'll give you this change in my pocket. Like, damn. How do you tell somebody you don't want them?
You have a player that is all healed up from injury and available to play.
Sometimes. I would have took that joint. You could have made their team better. Nah, bro, you should have pulled the Eli. Stop. Excuse me.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and...
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in one of America's finest cities, Miami, Florida. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get this one up to the 26. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. On second down, here's Tannehill. This one caught. Jordan Cameron. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A good pickup there at 20 yards. Well, we saw the practice film this week. They wanted to focus on these intermediate passing plays, and it paid off there.
And they took that focus not just to the practice field, but in the film room to show the guys exactly what they wanted, what types of looks they should expect to get, and how they would beat those coverages each and every time, and it paid off on that play.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Jordan Cameron is tight end, the intended receiver, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Tannehill. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And I guess, Charles, sometimes when you have a receiver well over 6 foot, you do that. Just put it up there, let him grab it, and he did.
And it certainly appears like a 50-50 ball, right? We always talk about that when both sides have a chance to get it, the receiver or the guy covering him. But I think the odds actually are...
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jarvis Landry, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch, take it to the house. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Again, we'll see the pistol here. A first down throw for Hackenberg. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete. Second down following the incompletion. Throwing again, Hackenberg on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, they don't care if it was luck or skill, but the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground,
can't touch the ball,
whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Over here doing spin moves.
On 3rd down, Hackenberg. The open man is Smith. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Well, the advantage has certainly shifted to the defense as we began that 3rd down play, and they found a way to foil it and pick up a first down.
3rd time's a charm, right? 2 incompletions. Had to have it on 3rd, and they got it.
Yeah, they stuck with it, weren't daunted at all, and picked it up.
Now a run. This is Bilal Powell. And he's brought down. Give him 13 on the pickup there. And it's a first down for the Jets.
Well, how many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle.
Now that result is no surprise. This team is bringing back memories of what? The 85 Bears, the 2000 Ravens. Those teams were so great against the run. They made you abandon any plans of doing that when you played against them.
To throw, Hackenberg surveying the field. Dumps off to Powell. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll bring up 4th down. So on comes the field goal unit for the Jets. Here's Nick Folk. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, he gets everything he could into this one. The trajectory's good. It's definitely online. It just needs a little more oomph behind it. And it'll wind up falling just shy of the crossbar.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The Pro Bowler, Muhammad Wilkerson. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football, but they face a 2nd and long to start things out. Now Tannehill. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, that play really didn't fool them. They completed the screen pass, but for lost yardage, a really nice play by the defense.
So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Well, pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. And now out come the Jets. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him. One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. They go play action here on 1st down. And this is caught at the end. And he's brought down after a good game.
Yeah.
So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there's going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their...
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Bilal Powell with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time. And that'll make it 2nd and 10. 2nd down now after the incompletion. Tannehill now to throw. And Cameron has it over the middle. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. So completion on 2nd down, that brings up 3rd.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller, since that the screen pass was available, whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to take it down to the 40. And they'll get 16 yards there. And the Dolphins are going to get a 1st down. And now we're circling here around the 2-minute warning.
This is a setup play, trying to get one last one in before the clock warning.
2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. Back now. As I search for my cue card here, there we go. Coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will join us from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis from our first half. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
In order to get better, you can never stop coaching these guys. And Ryan Tannehill, one of the issues he's had in the league is he coughs up the ball a little bit as a quarterback.
Yeah, he hasn't been the worst, but the first 4 years he was in the league, he went 9, 9, 10, 10 on fumbles.
So there's definitely cause for some concern, and they want to keep emphasizing protecting the ball, take care of it, because that really hurts their offense when they continue to turn it over.
So the incomplete pass brings up second down. On second down, Hackenberg again. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Incomplete pass on second down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on third. On third down, Hackenberg. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. And the Dolphins offense now ready to go back out on the field. And they got across the 50 last time but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security.
Jordan Cameron, he's all alone. The 20, 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jordan Cameron, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins strike quickly here for 6 points. And, you know, you and I praise tight ends in today's game a lot for being just like a bigger-bodied wide receiver. Boy, a play that long from that position, you just didn't used to see that as much.
No, you were really just counting on the tight end position to catch the football and get what they got on the catch. And now it's the run after the catch that makes them so dangerous. Hard to bring those big guys down when they get rolling.
Couldn't bring him down here. Got into the end zone. Franks now on to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. On second down, here's Hackenberg. Complete to Amaro on the right side. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Now whistle. In, we're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Throwing, Hackenberg. The open man is Smith. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Hackenberg now to throw on first. Dumps off to Powell. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good game. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Again, it's Hackenberg. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Devin Smith that time. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. So incomplete on second down. Now they'll look to convert here on 3rd. On 3rd and 1, here's Hackenberg. And he finds Jace Amaro. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. And quickly they get to the line. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Offside, defense. Still first down.
So following the penalty, now 1st and 5. To the air again, Hackenberg. And over the middle here, Amaro. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They'll throw again, Hackenberg. Throws left side, complete to Brandon Marshall. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. So the two teams will head to the locker rooms here in Miami with the Dolphins on top. As we check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando, he's standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon. I'm Larry Ridley, and welcome to our EA Halftime Report. Both teams have arguably played well enough to be leading at this point, but you see the score and realize this one may very well come down to the wrong number. All right, let's roll those highlights.
Wrong number.
Dolphins with the football midway through the first. Here it's Jarvis Landry making the catch in traffic. And he caps off the 6-play drive with the score. The Dolphins is up now by 7. 1st and 10. Wilkerson showing skill here to get to the quarterback. This will go for a loss of 8.
And never mind, Larry. These two teams apparently anxious to get back at it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And New York set to take the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Great play there off the...
Look, I followed through. They didn't say what kind.
Question, Charles. In a 4-3, you hear about the D tackles a lot. What's the role of the ends?
What they want to do is control the edges of the defense. And you always hear about an offense talking about setting the edge in the running game. Well, the defense wants to do exactly the same thing. And the defensive end, often against an offensive tackle, sometimes a tight end, they can't let themselves get a hook and let a running back get outside. Because if they do that, that hurts the integrity of the defense overall.
My man, the encyclopedia. Play fake. Hackenberg. He's going to air one out. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A very solid gain of 27.
And when an offense is doing a nice job selling the play-action pass, a lot of responsibility shifts to the linebackers. They're the ones that have to determine run or pass and get to the proper places on the field.
A first down throw for Hackenberg. To Decker over the middle. And he's brought down. 13 yards there on the pickup. And it's good for a New York first down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
They run. Robinson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. Hey, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
Hackenberg now. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. 20. And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Now Franks for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And New York set to take the field. First down, Hackenberg. For Marshall, that's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. This is the running back, Powell. And not much of an opening there as he's only going to get this to about the 32. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. They'll come out in the pistol. 3rd and short yardage. And under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So the defensive holding penalty here, Charles.
You get outside of 5 yards downfield and you get grabby with an offensive player, the flag will come out every time.
Hackenberg on first down. His throw incomplete. He was trying for his running back, Bilal Powell. And that'll make it 2nd and 10. Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's 2nd down. Throwing again, Hackenberg on 2nd and 10. Dumps off to Powell. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
All right, I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. On 3rd down, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. That's what they've done all game long.
Franks to add the PAT. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Back now in Miami. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
And when you getting mad and busy?
On second down, here's Hackenberg. It's complete. He's got Eric Decker. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and they're going to have a third down. So still in search of the first down after that last completion. Hackenberg from the gun on third. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. The second down throw for Hackenberg. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. They'll throw again. Hackenberg. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Let's go. The first down throw for Hackenberg. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the first. Again, it's Hackenberg. Amaro's got it left side. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. There's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now Hackenberg looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Kellen Davis there as big tight end. And it'll be 2nd and 10. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. Throwing again, Hackenberg on 2nd and 10. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Call it a gain of 5, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it. 3rd and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
Expecting pass. Hackenberg again, and able to find Decker. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. And a really long... goes on and on. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Let's go!
On 1st and 10, Hackenberg. And this is caught at the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. To the air again, Hackenberg. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it. And he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Hackenberg on 4th. Under pressure, they got him again. And Ndamukong Suh in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field in the final stages. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Well, I'd say that run's pretty emblematic. We've seen all day long, no matter what they've done on offense. This offensive line has controlled the line of scrimmage, giving them time to throw it, run it, do whatever they wanted. That's why they're points up on the board. And right now, the psyche of the offense, we're in control.
It don't look like Vice City, but it looks like Vice City.
We feel like doing out here on the field. Really tough drive, but that run helped salvage something there, because now there's something positive that came out of it. They got to see good blocking, good push by the offensive line, wide receivers trying to get involved, a good run by the back. And now maybe it'll be a catalyst for them to look at going forward, watching it on tape. Maybe they can keep incorporating that type of a run into their offense.
And the offense looking to pick up the 1st down after the 2nd down incompletion. Tannehill on 3rd down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
You said what?
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, it gotta be Vice City. Don't look like it.
And barring something unforeseen, this will be the last play of the game.
For the old one, or is it completely new?
3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right.
My bad. Completely new Vice City. I thought it did GTA 5.
And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football game. So, Charles, a win.
Big ass golf course.